Boomers built the club, then locked the door. They bought houses when they cost as much as a nice used car. Today, $500,000. Wages, flat. Rent, sky high. Student debt, healthcare, everything up. Meanwhile, their assets keep booming while ours stall, and most of us just shrug. Decades of policy tilted the field their way. Now we inherit the Boomers built the club. Boomers built the club, then locked the door. They bought houses when they cost as much as a nice used car. Today,
ATST. On Hoth, the Imperial ATST looked clumsy, trapped in open snowfields, easy prey for rebel gunners. The two-legged walker was never built for that kind of fight. Drop it into forest or swamp and it becomes something else entirely. Here it can weave between trunks, crash through undergrowth, vanish behind curtains of vines. ATST. On Hoth, the Imperial ATST looked clumsy, trapped in open snowfields, easy...
On Hoth, the Empire.
I was 10. I woke up to my mom crying in the hallway, my dad on the phone saying words I didn't know yet. The house felt different, like the air had gone heavy. We still went to school. They rolled in a television and just left it on. We watched the towers burn, watched the second plane. I was 10. I woke up.
ATST. On Hoth, the Imperial ATST looked clumsy, trapped in open snowfields, easy prey for rebel gunners. The two-legged walker was never built for that kind of fight. Drop it into forest or swamp and it becomes something else entirely. Here it can weave between trunks, crash through undergrowth, vanish behind curtains of vines. ATST. On Hoth, the Imperial
Yo.
Yo, what's up? Te has bien. Hey there, man. What's good?
What flavor is it?
Apple. What flavor you have?
Hello, Daddy. Where are you from, man?
I'm from California. What's up, Chloe Shin? How you doing?
Stop vaping now, started smoking weed.
That's cool, I guess. I feel like that's a whole nother,
I gotta say weed is better.
that's a whole nother ball game right there. I mean, I guess. You know, you can vape weed though, right?
Have you ever smoked weed?
Yes. I used to do it quite a lot when I was in college. I honestly kind of thought, like, at the time that I would, like, never want to stop doing it. But, I don't know. I just got over it, you know? It just happens. But, yeah, I used to do it a whole lot. I used to smoke it a lot, well, actually, I used to smoke it, like, in high school, too. And, that was, before it was even legal, so it was pretty sketchy to be doing back then. I got in trouble a few times. I got arrested a few times, actually.
I started when I was 13, then quit on 15, then started back a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was just a lot different. When I was a kid, a lot of people had, like, or when I was a teenager, really, and like a young adult, a lot of people had, like,
Never got arrested.
a lot of people had, like, a really, really negative viewpoint on it. Which is strange, because in California, like, really nobody gives a shit anymore. Like, at all.
Yeah, weed is pretty good.
Yeah, that's alright. I just don't really do it much anymore. Primarily because it just gives me, like, really bad
I
anxiety.
use Himachal weed.
I would still probably do it sometimes if it didn't give me such bad anxiety, but yeah, it messes me up nowadays for whatever reason. It's really not very fun, unfortunately. It gives me, like, panic attacks and stuff. It's not cool. Not worth it.
Anicity, it reeks me, why-ho.
Yeah, I mean, it used to relax me, but for some reason it just changed. Especially, like, the last few years. It gives me, like, straight up panic attacks now. Oh.
I once tried pure THX, fucked up my brain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that stuff gives you, like, crazy, crazy panic attacks, because the
THC, I meant.
yeah, like, the pure THC, it's not, well, I mean, typically, like, when you smoke weed, the cannabinoids, like, kind of balance out the anxiety from my understanding. But when you smoke pure THC, there's like nothing to balance out the anxiety, so it just like gives you crazy panic attacks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of the thing is, there was like a couple months where, like not too long ago, where I was smoking a little bit of weed. But the only reason I was really able to do that is because, I figured out that you could buy,
I make my own charts.
you could buy like premium, like CBD vapes. And basically what I would do is I would hit a little bit of the I would hit a little bit of the weed vape, and then when I started getting anxiety, I would like start hitting the CBD
Yeah,
vape
but those are too strong.
like really really hard, because it would balance it out, you know. But I would have to hit it like a lot, like constantly, for it to actually work like that. And it was just a lot. I was just kind of like, I was like, I don't know. I don't want to have to be doing that all the time and be having to have like a CBD vape ready to go and stuff.
They too strong for me.
What is it? Charas? I don't know what that is. I did the dabbing for a little bit, but I don't know what charas is.
Do some tricks.
Do some tricks? Like what, bro? What kind of tricks you want me to do?
Vape tricks like OS or something.
Oh, I don't know any vape tricks. I used to be able to kind of do like smoke rings and stuff like when I actually smoked, like a long time ago though, like in high school. But yeah, even then it was pretty difficult. I used to be able to do like one trick where I would kind of like bounce the cigarette up and down with my leg, and that would make like little smoke rings. That was pretty cool. That was about the coolest trick I could do. Because it would make like a bunch of them. I would like bounce it really fast and it would make like a bunch of smoke rings. Now I kind of want a cigarette. You made me want an actual cigarette, which is weird because I only smoke like 1 or 2 cigarettes a day. But you didn't. You made me want one. If that. I usually don't even smoke every day anymore. I haven't for a long time. I basically got like a bunch of cigarettes for free, so I've been smoking one every once in a while, but I don't actually smoke cigarettes really. And I'm not really trying to do it all the time, you know? But I do have them for free, and they're like nice cigarettes, so. I'm just like uploading some videos right now, but I really need to pee. I don't want to smoke a cigarette. So, yeah. So it looks like we got an even split on Mills or Hot. Apparently. How do we get an even split on that, dude? Y'all don't think Mills are hot? That's wild. Give me a break. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Me and my friends used to smoke weed out of playing clay.
Playing clay? Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people who smoked weed used to smoke it all out of all sorts of crazy stuff. Apples. Well, these are cigars. I don't want that. Apples, potatoes, tomatoes, whatever.
We would make like a pipe from it.
Yeah. The thing, I used to do a lot, like, when I first started smoking weed, and why am I hearing weird noises?
Ever tried Camel Blue?
Camel Boil? I don't think so. I used to smoke Camel Crushes a lot, but not Camel Blue, I don't think. Hold on. Let me get my keys so I can lock the door.
Cigarette.
I should get my, close out the jar. No, I don't think I ever had those. I don't remember. Those might be, like, relatively new.
I just brought Camel Blue, so fucking expensive.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, any premium cigarettes are really expensive nowadays. Shit, I can't see that. Yeah, anyways, the thing I used to do, like, when I was, like, 15, a long time ago, that was, like, 20 years ago, is $35 for one pack. Whoa, dude, that's insane. do is I make like a pipe out of like a ratchet and a water bottle. What do I do for a living? I've done a bunch of stuff. Right now I'm just doing like Uber and Lyft, but I've done a whole bunch of different jobs before. Yeah, it'll fix itself. It always does that when I come outside. I turned the Wi-Fi off though before I went outside, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh fuck! I dropped my cigarette. Oh. It's kind of cold. Marlboro Advanced. Never heard of that. I usually just smoke like Marlboro Reds if I'm gonna smoke, or Lucky Strikes. Marlboro Advanced Compact. I don't know what that is. I used to smoke Marlboro 72s. Those are like the shorts. But I don't know what Advanced Compacts are. I've never heard of that. I'll have to look it up when I go back upstairs. They're super cheap. Yeah, like, if I was going for something cheap, I'd usually just go for Lucky Strikes, because I think they're kind of, like, better than Marlboros anyways, to be honest. And they're about that price, like $7, $8, something like that. That or I just get, like, Zids or something, because those are really cheap. Especially if you buy them, like, from AM, PM. Well, anyways, they used to be cheap. I don't think they really are anymore. I think they went up in price, too. They're, like, $8, $10 now, but, like, even just, like, a few months ago, they used to be, like, $3 at AM, PM. Like, $3 for, like, a 20-pack, which is, like, insanely cheap. So, yeah, if I didn't have a lot of money, I was trying to save money, I would just buy Zins. Or not Zins, whatever the off-brand is, like Rogue or something. Because it's all the same shit anyways. I hate flavor cigarettes. They're expensive and trash. What do you think? I mean, I never really smoked, like, flavor cigarettes before. I've had, like menthols, but I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Menthols are alright, like, every once in a while, I guess. If I'm in the mood for them. But they're expensive, especially in California, because they're technically illegal here. Well, not even really technically, they are illegal. So they're really, really expensive. They're like $15 a pack now if you buy them from like a smoke shop, because they're not even really supposed to have them. And a lot of smoke shops like don't even really want to sell it to you because they just think you're like a narc or something. Oh, let me get my laundry, and then I'll respond to that. You're from India, and drugs are really cheap. Really easy to get cheap. Huh. That's interesting because isn't well, I was thinking India was like a Muslim country, but I guess it's not really. So I don't really know what their perspective on drugs is. But I know, like, you know, a lot of the Muslim countries in the area, like, alcohol is like illegal and stuff, but I guess that's probably not the case in India. Or maybe it is, I don't really know. Because, you know, like, in India.
India is a Hindu country.
Yeah, it's Hindu, so I don't really know. Like, what their thoughts are on, like, drugs and alcohol and stuff. I guess it's probably not as bad as, like, some of those other countries' perspective on it. Like, India, like, alcohol is legal, right? I'm assuming it is.
Weed is like $2.50 for 5 or 10 G.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, hasn't weed always been kind of like a pretty much like a staple of India? Like, they used to, well, I don't know if they used to, I'm pretty sure they still do, like, make like a lot of hash. Like, that's where a lot of hash comes from in the world. Yes, it's legal. But some states,
Yeah, hash is charas.
some states and territories have a complete ban. Charas, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's like a
Alright, gotta go, bye.
lot of different types of hash, like, yeah. All right, man, take it easy. Maybe subscribe before you go.
I am subbed.
Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm actually gonna go too, I think. It's time.